Hello everyone, it's Rory at that Eurovision site. We're still here in Liverpool for Eurovision 2023 and I'm joined by Luke Black, who'll be representing Serbia with Samo spava. Dobrodošli. Kako ste?
Oh my god, dobro, hvala. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mnogo vam hvala. Thank you. So you're singing your song, Samo spava, you just want to sleep. Have you managed to get any sleep sort of in between Pesma and Eurovision?
I did. I didn't. I sleep 8 hours per night. Not here on Eurovision, but like
Yeah.
I did. I had 2 weeks of like sleeping for 18 hours.
Yeah.
But per night. But like I just faded into my normal kind of state, and I can manage everything. Everything is great.
So far, so good. Anyway, fingers crossed. Touch wood, touch wood. So I was doing a little bit of research on you, and I found that you actually performed at Berghain, which is like, for those of you who don't know, it's like one of the most like exclusive nightclubs in Berlin. Like you have like a very specific dress code and all these kinds of things. How was it for you to sort of like perform there? And is there any sort of like inside secrets you can kind of give us to like get in?
I performed in Berghain in 2017, I think, on a fashion show. It was done in the main hall, and it was quite beautiful. I was invited to sing a couple of my songs, but I couldn't just leave it at that, so I made the techno opera remixes of the song.
Oh my god!
I performed opera. Because I usually sing opera. I wasn't trained to do pop music, which is totally different technique-wise.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and in a way, like I think that was one of the most beautiful experiences I had in my life. I don't know whether I never went to a party in Berghain, so I don't know whether they would let me in. But but I was on the guest list now.
Oh, get you! Yeah, I'll try and sneak in with you next time you're going. I want to see what it's like. Anyway, and of course as well, you've also performed in China. Like you've also like been like a proper international like kind of person. I mean, how did that kind of come about, and how was it that for you?
It all seems so amazing and beautiful, but yeah, China was really beautiful, I have to say, because they greeted me with tons of respect, something that I wasn't used to,
Yeah.
especially like being met with like 100 people in front of the airport, like wanting a piece of you. And I think the venues there were like, my stage were small, but there was like massive amounts of people, and I think that was an amazing experience as well for me. But I kind of think I stopped performing around 20 after Berghain.
Oh no, Berghain was too much of a problem. It's like we have to stop.
No, I kind of stopped doing that, and now my baby steps again with performing are here on the Eurovision stage.
I mean, that's a great start for doing baby steps. I have to say, that's really good.
It's a baby. We will see.
Yeah, well, definitely. Well, talking about Eurovision, you had your second rehearsal as well. I
Yeah.
mean, how was that for you? Did you manage to tweak all the things you wanted it to? Is it sort of how you want it to look now?
It was a bit nerve-wracking because we had a really difficult situation in Serbia, a really, really, really tragic event that involved like a massive mass shooting in an elementary school, and something that never happened there. And but it was an info that I got before I got on stage, and I thought, like, oh, keep it professional, but at the same time, like, it was quite emotional and
Yeah.
difficult to kind of be singing amidst all of that. But I was satisfied, I guess. I mean, as much as I could be, and I think in hindsight, overall, like this performance, I think was made for a massive stage.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that that's the case, because I was afraid of like, oh my god, the whole thing, the arena will eat me up, and I would
Yeah.
just be like a tiny little ant. But everything else, it's falling into place, so it's
Yeah,
good.
it looked really, really good on the YouTube clip as well that we saw yesterday. So fingers crossed it'll all look fantastic as well on the TV, like when we see it on Tuesday. And I guess sort of one final sort of question: what would be sort of the message that you would offer to all of your fans? Because you've got so many new fans now as a result of Eurovision. So, what would you sort of say to them, sort of going forward, like new music, and sort of what would be what you?
Well, back me up, vote for me on the 9th of May, number 3. And also at the same time, I really love you and I'm really appreciative of your existence. And thank you for recognizing something in me that you like. And I don't know, I hope we will be hanging out more after Eurovision, especially since I'll have loads of new music and performances coming up.
Yeah.
So that would be my main message, and I hope you stay healthy and hydrated.
Biti zdrava, basically.
Biti
Biti zdrava, you know, like biti zdrava. Well, najlepša hvala.
Hvala.
Yeah, srečna as well for the semi-final. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And, you know, the song is amazing. You're amazing as well. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.